I have not worked with this technique in well over 10 years, but I was just thinking that I remember when I was younger, I used to take a bell, ding, 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 and I would tie that bell off around my ankle and fall asleep with it. The bell would serve as a tool to remind me to think about everything that I need to be thinking about related to my lucid dreaming practice. If I heard the bell in the middle of the night, it meant that I was moving, making a mistake right there. Stay still, stay still, stay still. I will drill that into my mind 1,000 times in the middle of the night. Stay still, stay still, stay still. As well as if I hear the bell, I remember things like to pay attention to what is happening underneath my closed eyes. Do I see any colors, swirls, pictures, or patterns? As well as to scan my body and see if I can notice any signs of sleep paralysis, any buzzing or humming, feeling light, feeling heavy, feeling like I am sinking, feeling like I am floating, maybe hearing phantom sounds, phantom noises, voices, whispers, music, something touching me, and other odd and unique sensations, as well as the bell would remind me to look for the itch or the painful urge to roll over. When you are staying still there and ignoring this itch, this urge to roll over that is likely to develop, it builds up and gets quite powerful sometimes. This itch and urge to move is the brain and the body communicating back and forth to test and see, are you awake or are you asleep? And if you can convince the brain that the body is asleep, then sleep paralysis is likely to be triggered. Or is it convince the body that the brain is asleep? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Whichever way it goes, that itch, wow, it can really be powerful. But you know what? When it vanishes, when it disappears like a fart in the wind, or the pain on your side, the strong urge to roll over, it's just gone, you have very likely slipped into sleep paralysis. Whether you feel any of the sensations or vibrations, they are not necessary to exit. They are just side effects sometimes of sleep paralysis. Most of the time, when I have had success with exit techniques, there have been no sensations or odd feelings. So many people get caught up, and I hear this over and over again. I can't reach the vibrational state. You don't need the vibrational state. It can just happen sometimes. If it happens, that's fantastic. It is a clear sign that it is time to exit. The bell, it would just remind me to think about thoughts related to the practice. It would remind me of my intention. It would remind me to start thinking about rolling my consciousness right on out of my bed onto the floor of my room. Of course, when I am laying there, I am also visualizing my room around me with as much detail as I possibly can, really painting that picture and seeing myself rolling out of bed over and over and over again, while expecting that I will, believing that I will, anticipating that I will, trusting that I will, really trying to create a feeling and just pure knowing that I will. I will it to happen. I will roll my consciousness right on out of my bed onto the floor of my room. Another really great benefit of the bell is that it will help to train you to stay still. Stay still, stay still, stay still. If you hear the bell, you are moving, stay still. Scan your body. Find that itch. You want the itch. If you get the urge to clear your throat, don't ignore it. Not like the itch. Don't ignore it. It will drive you mad and just make things so uncomfortable. I really don't feel like it is setting you back or setting us back that much. It's barely a movement. It's just give in to that one. I know we want to try to be perfectly still, but that will just drive you crazy and make it really difficult. Sometimes the itches can be quite bad too, but I really don't like this one. I'd rather just give in to it. So yeah, I feel like I ranted on long enough in this video. Hopefully you found some of the information that I talked about here helpful. If so, consider checking out my Patreon page at patreon.com/Jeffrey Randall. And I'm going to wrap this one up and head to bed. Peace out, and may you travel the stars tonight.